Saturday.
Why?
No reason. Didn't know we were recording.
I just hit the button. People won't know what we'll be doing on the Saturday 2 weeks after this comes up.
I argued with Ichi that the other Yu-Gi-Oh shows aren't that like, I feel like they're not as like great or whatever as the original Yu-Gi-Oh is, because like I like the original Yu-Gi-Oh because of how simple it is. So I challenged him to take 2 episodes from each series after GX and like show them to me, so I can see how great these shows are.
Lane, all I asked you was how your day was.
Well, I'll swallow the roll call. I'll tell you. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger, the show where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, future, Godzilla, and all Kaiju in between. I'm your host, UltraPink Caster Lane. Was that slow enough for you, Gar?
It's at the good speed, but you need more enthusiasm.
Crazy!
Top of the morning to y'all!
Hello, everyone. My name is Markiplier. Well, welcome to Kaiju Sentai Ultrarange. I would love to get Markiplier to fucking say that. The show where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, future, Godzilla, and all Kaiju in between.
Maybe Gamp, but not yet. And I'm your co-host / creator, Gar.
Overlord. Try drinking ginger ale.
I like ginger ale. Unlike your...
Welcome to Blue Pop Stream.
No. You want blue? You know what blue plop? There. You know
blue
what
plop?
You know what blue pop stream equals? 0 effort.
Yep. Anyways. Yeah, so we're back. Talking about more Tiga, more Taiga.
More Tiga and Taiga.
Ultraman's done and Gridman's done. Sadly.
Ultra 7's currently
on its way.
Stuck in shipping.
Yeah. I ordered a bunch of shit too, and like I realized that like I ordered this stuff and I was like, yeah, I'm excited to get it. But like COVID, because of the whole thing, COVID.
The invasion.
Thing, yeah, whatever.
The invasion of Ultraman.
We're not gonna make money off of this.
Maybe in the future.
Well, because of the whole thing that's happening, they've like restricted like what shit gets like priority for being delivered. So, like, I ordered a 1000 Jacker from CS Toys like a week ago, and they still haven't shipped it yet.
Yeah, it's like how Savage Caster. He ordered a physical copy of Final Fantasy VII off of Amazon?
He got it.
Oh, he did get it off of Amazon?
He did get it. He's been playing it, and he made a post raging about how much he's been having trouble with the first boss. And then someone told him, have you been dodging? And he's like, dodging?
You can dodge?
I'm like, yes.
Go on, dodge!
You can dodge in the game. Also, Gar and I bought each other Ultraman gifts. So I got...
Oh,
yeah, so Gar got me the Ultraman gun that I'm fucking desperately waiting for.
Yeah, so while we were watching X, you wanted that for a Christmas gift. I was always broke around Christmas time because all my payments would always be going towards like something else to the point where even I couldn't get myself a Christmas gift that year.
I got you figure out Zoffy though.
Yeah, you got me a figure arts of Zoffy.
So I was like, you know what, you're a good boy. You love Zoffy.
Still have it.
Yep.
And so you know, I'll get him that finally, cause you know, money's
in box too.
Yeah, mint box.
Yeah, mint box for like $40.
That's good.
So I thought, oh, it was so nice cigar. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get him the Taiga holder that comes with the Titus and Fuma keychains, so he can have his collection complete.
Yeah.
So you need all 3 of them. Go, buddy. Go.
Yeah, but I don't have nowhere to display it. I don't know. I have all those Star Wars figures that I rarely pay attention to. Maybe I'll take them down and.
Don't give them to me.
No.
I'll give them a good home. Lane, your Star Wars shelf is already cluttered enough.
To the point where you have figures just laying on top of each other.
Well, it's because I wanted to make a 1000 display, which doesn't
of
look
what?
good.
2 things?
When my 1000 Jacker comes in, it'll be 3.
That's a waste of space.
I just can't wait for the Figure Arts of 1000 to be announced. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
No, we're getting that. He's gonna be the Tamashi Nation's
Like
Tamashi
announcement.
event exclusive. Yeah.
No, he's not gonna be exclusive because they saved those for repaints that no one cares about.
Oh no, Metal Cluster Hopper. Not yet.
No, if anything,
Ichigata.
Not even him, because that's a new mold.
001?
No, I'm trying to think. Is there actually a form for freaking Kamen Rider right now?
That's a repaint?
Yeah, that's just a full-on repaint.
I don't fucking know.
So, as of right now, there is none yet.
Well, I'm gonna guess it's Thouser, or it's gonna be Kamen Rider 001.
No, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be Burning Jin.
Oh, Burning Falcon?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. So this week we're talking about Tiga episode 44, episode 45, and episode 20 of Tiga.
19.
19, fuck, I had it right first time.
That's a fail.
We do have one story.
Yeah, we have one news story that I completely forgot about.
Yeah, which, like, we talked about hearing, like, rumors of, and we were like, oh.
Well, it wasn't rumors, but it was like...
So...
This is completely left field.
Yeah, so as people are well aware of, there's a popular trading card game called Magic the Gathering, which I've seen since I was a little kid, but it looked so fucking complicated that I never had an interest in playing it, and so I never dived into it. A friend of mine in summer camp one time tried showing me how to play the game, and I tried, and then literally after he showed me how to play it, I completely blanked everything out. It went out one ear and out the other.
I heard of it when I entered high school, which was the end of 2011, 2012.
I do remember and when I was like 11 or 12, I was in the park and I found a Magic card on the ground, and all I remember was I looked at it and it was just a picture of like a group of wolves. It was like a pack of wolves that was like in the nighttime. It was like pouncing on like whatever it was looking at, and I tried to find that card for like ever, but I couldn't. I still can't remember what that card's called. So, but anyways, so Magic the Gathering has decided to make a Godzilla series of cards of various kaijus and Godzilla from the Godzilla franchise.
Yeah.
So
I had to hunt down like news stories of like, because like I had to hunt down this news story because I wanted to try and find a news story that had all the cards listed, in which I did. So
there's more of them.
Yeah, there's a good variety of them.
And as Magic the Gathering is well known for, like the art on these cards are fucking astounding.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're so well done, and like these cards look amazing.
So yeah, you have Godzilla, of course, himself,
King Caesar,
the Ancient Guardian, Mothra, the Supersonic Queen. So yeah, they all have like titles. So it's like Godzilla, King of the Monsters,
King Caesar, the Supersonic Queen Mothra,
Baby Godzilla,
because who the fuck remembers that?
From Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla.
Oh, I was thinking of the other one.
Oh,
Manila, yeah.
Junior!
Got the Death Corona Space Godzilla.
Batra. Yeah, you had the Batra card. Batra's card's all in Japanese.
Destroya.
Perfect life form.
I got, I think, Burning Godzilla?
No, that's Shin Godzilla.
That's Shin Godzilla, yeah. I got there you go, Angerus.
Yeah, Angerus.
Got another Space Godzilla. Got King Ghidorah.
King of the Cosmos.
King of the Cosmos.
You have another Godzilla card. Which
looks like 84.
No, I think it's
No, it's 84 to me.
I want to say if I can zoom in on it.
Yeah, it looks like the 84 one.
Or you're just average Godzilla.
Titanic Rex.
Whoa.
Okay.
Alright,
go back down some more. We
Yeah,
got Biollante.
Another King Caesar.
What the fuck is that one?
What, this?
Yeah.
It's a Dorat.
What the fuck's that?
From Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Remember the people from the future had them? They replaced... Yeah, they were in the ship.
Well, no, I'm just saying no, I don't remember those.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what King Ghidorah ended up being in the Heisei era.
Okay. I got Rodan. We got Gigan. That's a really different looking Gigan.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
Final Wars Gigan.
Oh, okay. I got a Mothra egg.
Yeah.
And oh, there he is, Mechagodzilla. Woo! I knew he was gonna have a card.
All in Japanese.
Yeah, all in Japanese.
That's Japa racist.
No, it's just saying Japanese.
Japanese.
So yeah. So God knows if these are actually going to be like legal cards. I don't know.
They are.
Oh, they are. They're actually, you're allowed to like use them.
So they're like the monster cards.
Which means someone's going to make like an all fucking Toho deck.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's cool. Oh, and they're in the digital game as well.
Yeah. Pretty much that. I know nothing about Magic.
Oh no, I know nothing about Magic either. But these are like well done cards. Hopefully Hedrick gets some love one day. I'd love to see a Hedrick card.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Jet Jaguar card because I mean.
Oh yeah, Jet Jaguar.
If Metal Godzilla can get Metal Godzilla. If Mecha Godzilla.
In terms of Godzilla characters, like Jet Jaguar is up in the god tier. Like he is so special to us, so unique.
You know what? That's a topic on its own. Why in the hell is Jet Jaguar super popular?
I don't know. I feel like it's because like he has like the Ultraman vibe on him.
I mean, it could be that. It could just be how wacky he is.
Maybe.
It could also just be the fact that Monster Island Buddies, you know, it's a big major YouTube channel, and Jet Jaguar is one of the main cast members.
Jet Jaguar stuff goes for fucking a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like he has a vinyl figure that goes for like $160.
Oh, where's my monster arts of Jet Jaguar?
Jet Jaguar's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully when Toho gets the rights back, they'll just be like, you know what? We need to give Jet Jaguar some love. Like a new movie.
I just want an Easter egg in a MonsterVerse movie. Like in Godzilla vs. Kong. There's this tiny little Easter egg. Just in the background, there's a blueprint that says Project Jet Jaguar.
At least in the PS4 Godzilla game, he is a playable character. Like you can play as Jet Jaguar, so that's good. And his like one of his attacks is he goes tiny and he flies around. He goes, yeah, look at Mechagodzilla. It's so cool. It's the 90s one too.
No, it's from 2000s. It's Kiryu.
Oh yeah, it's Kiryu.
Because he has the blue jetpack cannon.
I wonder if you can use the zero cannon.
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know. Anyways, these are cool.
Yeah, these cards are coming out in May. Or they'll be available till May? I'm not entirely
Well, April
sure.
16th it says when the set releases.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
But no one's distributing anything at the moment due to the invasion. That's the only news story we got.
Yep, so let's jump into Tiga. So episode 44, Inheritance of Darkness. Wow, you spelled inheritance wrong.
Oh. You didn't give me time to pause the episode.
You could have.
Well, now you tell me.
You do whatever you want. If you need to like pause the episode to make notes, go for it. I don't care. Do whatever makes you happy.
Damn it.
Yeah. Wait, what am I gonna be like, Gar? What the fuck, Gar? Trying to watch it. No, we're watching it so we can take notes for the show.
Now he tells me, people.
Anyways, so episode 44. I gotta say, pretty stellar episode because it was about fucking Evil Tiga. Gar, put a picture of Evil Tiga.
He's already on screen.
All right, cool. Look at it. He looks so cool. Love the blue eyes on him. So basically, this guy named Keigo Masaki, he pretty much just so he's a lying sack of shit. He can't become Ultraman Taiga like of his own will. He needed to build a machine to like harness the power of the spark lens so he could do it. So he kind of forced the transformation.
So he's Vegeta turning into Super Saiyan 4.
Yes.
He needed special technology to turn into the form.
Exactly. So yeah, he was saying like, "Oh, I'm worthy of being Tiga," but like he actually wasn't worthy of being Tiga.
Yeah, because Daigo even told me, he's like, you have a corrupted heart. Fuck you.
So yeah, so like they're in this cave and like he has this machine and he just goes up. He's like, "Ah, I'm going to be Tiga, Daigo. Fuck you.
You're
Daigo's
not
just
worthy
like,
of being a god."
So like there's this like dog or whatever that like Daigo was following, and the dog like jumps into like this electrical barrier that's surrounding Misaki, and you just see him go, and he gets knocked out, and it's like, oh
shit, the dog died.
Yeah, but we find out that later that the dog is apparently the kaiju that's the other statue in the cave.
Yes, oh my goodness, such a long name. The super ancient Komaninu monster.
Komainu monster guard.
Guard.
He's a guard dog. And this kaiju's cool. Yeah, I like this design, and he has a color timer.
He has a color timer.
Yeah, so like he's fighting later. He fights against Evil Tiga, and color timer starts going off.
He's not trying to fight Evil Tiga because he's
trying to like, no, what are you doing?
No, he's Evil Tiga's pet.
Yeah.
So he's
trying to like fight him to get him to like stop doing what he's doing, but like Masaki doesn't give a shit.
Bitch him.
Yeah, so then eventually like his color timer like runs out, and like you guys, that's all. And he was like crying too, and I'm like,
oh, poor doggo,
poor old Doge.
Like everyone's just staring at Evil Tiga, and it's like, is that Tiga?
No, it's not Tiga. And like it was pissing me off that he was like glowing for like the longest time, and I was like, stop that.
You mean?
But like I get it, it's supposed to be like confusing, so like they don't like think it's not Tiga right away.
Maybe it is Tiga, maybe it's not. Who knows?
But yeah, it was cute that like Reina was the first to be like, that's not Tiga. I know Tiga, I'm dating him.
She doesn't know Daigo's Tiga.
Everyone fucking knows. Fucking after this episode, Aruma knows.
Oh yeah, Aruma freaking finds Daigo in this cave where
she's like, come on, let's go!
Come on, let's go. He's like, oh, I forgot something.
I gotta do a thing here.
Okay.
Alright, whatever. Also, the journal wanted me to ask you what you wanted for lunch.
Yeah, they pull out the communicator. I'm like, hey, yeah, even though there are two giant monsters fighting in the city, what do you guys want for lunch?
I'll have a turkey club. And just like as Aruma's walking out, and a cookie! War! Fresh cookie!
Items!
More onion, please! Do you want to toast it? Of course I want to toast it.
Yeah, my Ultraman food being toasted.
But yeah, no, I love Evil Tiga's design. Like, I think I actually like it more than Tiga himself.
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, I don't know, it's because, like, he looks cooler. I like the blue eyes on him, and he's got, like, black on him, and looks really nice. Like, black always looks really good on him.
Are you sure it's not because the majority of him is gray?
Well, that too, I suppose. I mean, all Ultramen have, like, a gray on their suit, except for Belial. It's funny, my favorite Ultraman doesn't have any gray on him. Unless he's atrocious, then... Which, I need to fucking get a Belial atrocious figure.
Oh yeah, that's only like $200.
Right? I should have gotten it when it first came out. But I was like so stubborn to be like, no, if I'm gonna have a Belial figure, I need to get the original first.
Oh, you're an idiot. So yeah, Daigo like freaking powerhouses through the electrical force field, and he ends up retrieving the spark lens, of course, and he transforms into Tiga, go flying.
Yeah.
And freaking does what he does with every kaiju. He drop kicks them when he shows up. And you were mentioning after we recorded the last episode, we rarely talk about the actual fights themselves.
Yeah, because like usually the fights pretty like I noticed that when we talked about it during Ultraman, like Ultraman, we always like got into what he did because he just had a very interesting way of fighting.
Well, it's because it was like it was the '60s. It was wacky, where it's kind of hard to describe like the fight when it's kind of just the same thing over and over.
Also, Tiga keeps like fucking using a new technique every episode, and we just can't follow what he's doing. But it's interesting what like Masaki's like goal is. So he pretty much like. He thinks that all of humanity sees Tiga as a god, and so he's decided that like, oh, I'm worthy of being Ultraman, and people will fucking worship me as a god. I will rebuild this world so that they follow me. And he actually even like announced like so like he's the head of this company called Psystorm or like yeah, I think it was Psystorm like Technologies.
Let's find out, Cooker. Which I'm gonna copy his name, Cooker.
Nice, you copied Igo.
Someone won. Anyways, so Evil Tiga, he actually has his own like fighting style. It looks very
like kung fu-ish.
Yeah. I just copied the wrong thing. Bless you.
Thank you. My God.
Just freaking Evil Tiga. Looks like he's doing some sort of like Chinese movements.
Yeah.
Or like some sort of like Chinese.
Well, because like the guy, yeah. So SciTech Corporation.
Yeah, SciTech.
Yeah, not SciStar. I'm an idiot. But yeah, no, this guy was like really interesting, and so like Professor Tongo, who like he ends up going to him about the information, and like they plan on like mass producing Ultraman Taiga, so they can make like an army of Ultramen.
And when everyone's super, no one.
Yeah, no, that suit is fucking gorgeous. It's so nice, especially the blue eyes. Because you think being an evil Ultraman, he'd have like red eyes or something, but no.
No, blue eyes. Blue eyes, white dragon.
Figure arts of him, please.
Figure arts of Tiga first.
No.
Yeah.
This is the best Tiga.
Oh.
But yeah, I guess that shows that there were 4 Ultraman statues instead of 3.
Where was this one? It was underground somewhere else.
But yeah, so like he just wants to, like, he even like he doesn't say it out loud himself because he can't talk out of the suit because like out of as Ultraman because you know Ultraman don't talk. But like he announces it through like a broadcast, like through his like his company. Yeah, and he's just like, he's like, look upon and worship me. Follow me. I'll be your god now. And like everyone's just like confused and like, what the fuck?
You know who he is?
Who?
He's Venom.
Yeah.
Just like an evil version of the hero.
Yeah. But like it's interesting like how he thought he was worthy of being like Ultraman, but like he really wasn't. He forced it. It was a forced transformation.
He's Super Saiyan 4'd it.
But yeah, so eventually like both their color timers start fucking going off, and you can hear them going like off at the same time. But Evil Tiga's color timer sound was fucking cool.
Yeah, it was like if I was good with editing, I would show like a quick bit of it, but then we'd probably get copyrighted zapped.
Copyright zapped for color timer.
Yeah, for color timer sound effects.
Those would make good alarms.
Color timers?
Yeah, color timer. Pick your favorite one.
Pick your favorite one. Everybody gets one. Oh yeah, they did this freaking, like they did like Zeppelion, like they did like Spacey and Ray shot together.
Yeah, and they're clashing beams. Yeah. That was cool. But then eventually Tiga overcomes them because he's just like, fuck you, I've been Tiga longer, so like I know how to handle it. And so like he doesn't get defeated, like but Masaki like he ends up like you see him on a stretcher and he's just like fucking he's like he's batshit crazy.
We are Venom.
So like everyone oh yeah, there was one point where like Evil Tiga like fucking roundhouse kicks like a gut swing out of the sky. That was fucking cool.
No, one of the funniest things that I like is with one of his like blast attacks, it looks like he's like, you know, like some people like do the whole like,
yeah,
I don't know what you call it.
Well, it's kind of like you like thrust your arm up like making a fist like towards someone, and it's kind of like a fuck you gesture to them.
Mm.
It's like up yours.
Yeah, which that's what he kept doing. I'm like, stop. Yeah.
But yeah, so like this episode was really good because I like that we kind of had like a villain, and like I kind of wish this guy stuck around for a bit longer because like this is a one-time suit, and I'm actually really sad because it's a really really nice design. Like it looks so good.
Well, we can at least say this: he did make an impact to the point where there's an evil Dinah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Don't look him up.
Oh.
Don't look him up.
I looked him up!
But now there's evil Ultraman everywhere.
Yeah, Bilal being the best one.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not the best.
Yes, he is.
Why is he the best?
Because he's been on screen the longest, and he's had the most impact in the Ultraman universe. He beat up every single Ultraman in the span of 10 minutes. Yeah, he did. He fucking kicked Softy's ass.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I watched it when he wanted to... Guard, put up the whole fight!
10 minutes later.
You just, like, fast forward through it. Yeah, see?
No, I just play public domain music over it.
Anyways, yeah. No,
Yeah.
Bilal's best evil Ultraman. So this is overall a really good episode. I'm sad, like, we'll never see this guy ever again.
Never ever again, unless we ever talk about Dark Heels.
But yeah, so, like, Aruma definitely knows that Daigo's Ultraman Taiga, because, like, he comes back to meet up with the rest of the Guts team, and she just kind of, like, smiles at him and nods, which is like, yeah, I know that was you.
Yeah, good job kicking that guy's ass.
Yeah, so, like, when Tiga has, like, consistent plot, it's good. It's a good plot.
Yeah, unlike, with episode 45, Eternal Life.
Ooh, okay, so this one tried to, like, involve the original plot of the show, but it was really confusing and hard to follow, and we finished the episode and I was like, what happened?
So,
it was like about a plan or something.
This episode fully is nothing but, like, it's the mom joke where, like, we got that at home. Kid wants to go see Godzilla versus Biollante. Oh, we got that at home. It's Tiga versus this giant plant monster.
Gojira.
Yeah.
It sounds like Gojira. But yeah, did you ever wonder what happened to that ancient advanced civilization that, like, made Tiga and shit like that? Well, they died by a bunch of fucking plants. They sniffed a bunch of flowers and they killed themselves. They died when living in a happy dream world. That's it. That's this fucking episode.
Well, some of the human race. Some of them fled into space.
Some fled off, some died somewhere else.
Because Daigo, he's not affected by it.
No, because he's the protagonist.
He's the protagonist.
But yeah, like, the gist of this episode was basically, like, everyone just decides to sniff these flowers and they're in a constant, like, dream world where they're happy, they're living their most happy desires, and they just would rather die happy than live a miserable short life or something.
Wait a minute. Wasn't this the finale of Rue Soldier?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, God, don't bring up this. And just Daigo just says, no, fuck that! So, like, there's this little girl that Daigo meets, but then it turns out she's a robot girl, and, like,
cyborg.
Her father, whose name is, like, Nuku or something like that. Nuke. No, it was Nuku.
Nuku.
Yeah, and I tried to look up his actor, and they didn't have his actor labeled, so I was, like, kind of upset about that, because he looked familiar. Yeah, no, if you search Nuku, you will not find him.
Or you can just go to the Japanese Wikipedia page, go under guest, and, like, episode 45 it was.
Here, Nook?
Yeah, Nook.
Norisado.
Norisado.
I never realized that, like, this is auto-translated.
Yeah.
Wow. It's gotta have been in something. I've seen this guy somewhere else before. I know I have.
Either that or you're just racist.
I am probably just racist. It's television.
You kept calling the scientist in episode 44 Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Because he has the same haircut as Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
No, you haven't seen him in anything.
Okay, he hasn't been in anything I know.
You're just racist.
I'm just racist.
You're just racist.
I'm just racist. All y'all look alike. So yeah, so like the girl's like talking to Daigo in the gut space, and she's like, what?
He regularly appears in Shotaro Ishimori's work, most appearing in Toei's work in the theater company.
Oh, okay.
You may have seen, may have not.
Maybe it was like an extra in something.
Yeah.
Oh, Conrad Black RX as Hayato.
That helps. But you've never seen Black RX.
I've never seen Black RX. I want to.
Of course you do. Why would you watch that?
I don't know. So, like, yeah, so the girl's a robot, and, like, this Nook guy fucking comes out of nowhere, and he's just like, oh, she's my robot daughter, and...
Nothing comes out because it's Google Translate.
And, like, he opens up, like, the back of her fucking head, and, like, like, I guess she's, like, out of, like, this, like, extract of the plant or something, and, like, reinserts it into her, and she's like, hey, I'm a robot, and, like, it just, again, this episode was really, really hard to follow. I couldn't follow it well.
There was a funny thing with the little girl. She's like, hey, you're all gonna die.
Yeah.
And she just face plants into the freaking desk.
And, like, me and Gar just sitting there like, what the fuck? And then, like, Nook's just like, she's my robot daughter. I made her. And it's like, what?
My Life as a Teenage Robot's prequel got weird.
Hey, that was a good show, actually.
I know it was. That's why I'm making the joke.
Man, why can't cartoons be as good as the 2000s ones?
Because everything has to be PC nowadays.
Yeah, I know.
And you gotta be 10 minutes short.
You gotta be 10 minutes short. So just...
And you can't have a consistent release schedule.
Yeah, so, like, all these people are, like, gathering around fucking Gajera, and they're just like, oh, fucking save us, kill us all, yeah! They're fucking covered the frog. And so Daigo just goes, no, fuck that, fuck your plants, fuck your dream world, and
fuck all this shit.
Yeah, most importantly, fuck you. Turns into Tiga and just decides to fight it, but then, like, gets, like, wrapped around in a vine, and he gets pollen shot at him, and he's upside down, he's dangling. So then, I guess, like, oh yeah, and the rest of the Guts team were all, like, fucking taking over. Like, Munakata's on vacation, and you just see him, like, working out, and, like, they, like, zoom in his house, and they see he has one of these, like, flowers in his house, and they're like, oh, fuck. And Daigo's like, yeah, we're at these other headquarters, like, Washington, Paris, and stuff, like, Beijing, they all have these plants growing. And then, like, so Yasumi goes off to get Munakata, but, like, he ends up being, like, working out with Munakata. Mm-hmm. And then you just see, like, Aruma in the room just going, like, yay! And, like, she, like, it's just weird. And so, yeah. So then, like, Daigo, like, snaps the Guts team out of it, but, like, they look like they're just going through, like, withdrawal. Because, like, Munakata's like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of want to sniff the plant right now. And like, and then all the people affected by the plant are starting to, like, fight each other over this plant. And I'm like,
I mean, we saw that a few weeks ago with toilet paper.
Yeah, but now we, like, went to Walmart and there's, like, a shit ton of toilet paper.
Yeah, because they realized, oh no,
we also live near a toilet paper manufacturing plant, so, like,
Lane, it's that way. Yeah. It's that way for an.
Sorry, I'm being like Ida from My Hero.
Then again, this is not a podcast. For all I know, we're probably not even holding our hands up.
In space. It's in space. Make toilet paper on the moon.
For all that we know, we're probably not wearing pants right now.
Oh, we're full on naked.
No, we're wearing pants.
Yeah. I'm wearing my gray outfit that I wear, like, fucking every day this quarantine.
I
wash it.
Sure you do.
I do.
In your own sweat.
No, fuck you. So the Guts team goes and they're like, you know what? We may want this plant, but we want to live our actual lives.
Yeah.
And so they, like, help Tiga get loose. He blows him up, and then, like, the plant starts to revert back into the ground, which then, like...
Well, no, he destroyed the top part of the plant, but the root was still alive.
Yeah, so Shinjo yells at Tiga going, oh, grab the root! And so he, like, pulls the root out, and just, like, he, like, sends like, an electrical, like, energy or something down the root, and it just blows up the plant from the inside.
He's Super Shocker. Super Shocker!
Super Shocker! Yeah, and then, like... The
The
dad and the daughter are just like, thank you, Ultraman Taiga. We have seen that although human life may be short, it is worth living.
Yeah, because he was like, you guys have survived for 1,000,000 years and you've done jack shit.
Good fucking job.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. No, this is choking it. We'll clean it up there. So he just this episode was it was hard to follow.
It made me want to go watch Godzilla versus Biollante again.
I mean, that was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Good spy flick.
But no, for all the weird reasons, it made me want to go watch an episode of Jimmy Neutron called Crunch Time, where Jimmy made like this candy that the entire town got obsessed over.
Oh yeah.
They look like Timbits.
You know who's the true best character though in Jimmy Neutron? Jimmy's dad.
Now, Jimbo, I think you.
I once sat on a banana, changed my life forever. Like, what? And when he becomes cool,
Oh my goodness, I don't really want to
dances
think.
in the fucking diner. Oh, great, that's great.
I don't want to think about that. I want to know how he was able to reproduce.
Also, when Jimmy worked at the fast food restaurant, he just kept like sodium chloride,
Sodium
salt.
Yeah. We've all seen the memes. Speaking of a big joke, let's go talk about some Taiga.
So, episode 19, Withstand the Lightning Strike.
AKA, we weren't even paying attention at the beginning of the episode because we had an argument about whether or not Five Will Goes West was canon.
And it's fucking canon, and that, like... Oh, yeah, so we forgot to mention for episode 44 Tiga that the thumbnail is going to be a clip from Five Will Goes West, like, probably one of the greatest animated movies ever made. Like, it's in top 3 for me.
I honestly haven't seen it all the way through.
With oh, we're changing that. Me and Ichi will fucking boot it up and we'll watch it. Also with Disney's Hercules. It's my favorite Disney movie. And if they remake that, I will be very upset.
Would you be as much upset if they got James Woods to be back as Hades?
No, I wouldn't be mad at that. But I'm sad that Rip Torn's passed away because he voiced Zeus and he did a really good job. But anyways, so
episode 19, Withstand the Lightning
Strike. Set the
Strike.
title, Garb. Fuck.
I don't want to say
Recut.
Marker and action.
Anyways, so this was about Hiroyuki pretty much deciding, well, I got one of my friends and coworkers fucking shot and almost killed, and he's in a coma now, so I don't deserve to work, and I don't want to be in this dangerous line of work, so I quit.
I put my coworkers through shit. My boss almost died. My coworker almost died. Parika's just a bitch.
Also robot. Wait, what?
What?
Nothing?
I'm out. And like he leaves a letter behind with like all of his equipment. Though it's a bit confusing that he's still wearing the uniform.
Well, Garb, since he's the protagonist, if he's wearing anything else other than his main outfit, we won't recognize him, and kids will be confused. That's probably the legit reason.
If your can wasn't full right now, I'd be kicking that table.
Also, maybe he just didn't have time to change because he had to like quickly gather, and then like he heard the rustling, and he's like, "Oh fuck, Hiroyuki!" Throws out the window.
Excuse me, is Hiroyuki here? Actually, you
just
missed him.
Really?
Yeah. You see him grab his jacket.
And so like we actually get like a scene where he's like threatening like an alien and just like, "Where the fuck's Kurosaki? Where the fuck's Kurosaki?" He's like, "Don't fucking know. We don't talk. We don't see him. We just hear from him."
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Every negotiation, it's by the alien book. Whenever we do deals, we don't do faces.
Yeah, And so he like lets him go, and then you just see like the Tri Squad just like talking to him. It's like, dude, like it's not your fault, and like. It's like, it's our fault. We roped you into this. Like, if we haven't been opposing Trigger this whole time and tried to actually fight him, we might have avoided this. And Hiroyuki's like, no, it's my fault.
It's my fault.
So
Komare got shot, but not really because it, like, I rewatched that a few times. He did not get shot. He got grazed.
Yeah, he just got, like, shot, like, grazed across the arm. Like, what?
And now he's in a coma for this episode?
Yeah, and if he's a tough-ass alien, like, how the fuck is he in a coma because of that? That makes no sense.
It's because Trigger has devil powers.
Yeah, I guess so. Like,
maybe it's you know what? It's probably the whole Goku rock thing with Krillin. He wasn't expecting it, so his guard was off, and it affected him more.
Yeah, especially because he was about to fucking question Hiroyuki about like, you're Taiga, bitch.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it last episode of Taiga, but there was a nice composition shot where it's like you had the van and them being on like they're like they were recorded, but then like they were added onto like a miniature set because you see the train go by and like everything. It may be real. I'm not sure, but it looked fake.
Yeah, it looked like a fake train.
Like it looked like a miniature set, and I'm like, oh, that look like if it is, cool. If it isn't, still looks good.
No, it's good attention to detail.
Yeah.
So we also get introduced to the kaiju of this episode, which is the Thunderstroke monster Goro Thunder, and like, what a fucking interesting kaiju. Original, right?
Yeah, it's an original.
Huh.
It's the last original, no, the second last original kaiju in Taiga because we saw the final boss.
Just gonna look up what Goro Thunder's all about.
He looks like a duck.
So
trivia.
Goro Thunder seems to be an homage to several monsters of Ultraman Taro, such as Mochiron, Live King, and Doraemon.
Oh, right.
So,
one of them's a tree monster.
So let's look at Mochiron. Okay, that's Mochiron.
Yeah, which Taro beat him with a hammer.
Oh, okay.
And here comes the giant fist.
But yeah, this guy, like, I didn't hate him, but it was weird looking. He looked like a Magmar.
He did look like Magmar, but he looked like Magmar, but give him Golduck's like mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see these other monsters based off as well.
But Kana ends up finding her name is Kana, right?
Yeah,
it's been forever since we've seen
Deca Gold. Yeah, it's Live King. That's a good picture.
But she finds Hiroyuki because they tracked his cell phone, which I would not want to work for this company if they tracked me by my cell phone.
Right.
But she finds Hiroyuki and she kind of, cheers him up a bit, being like, hey, shut up. Don't be a little bitch because someone got hurt on the job.
Yeah, like and she tries to teach Hiroyuki pretty much the lesson of just like
we're all in this together.
We're all in this together. We're your friends, and like if one of us falls, we'll be there to pick each other back up.
I'm even willing to give up my own life for the sake of humanity.
Oh God, my life! And she gets sucked up by.
And then she gets kidnapped.
Yeah, and like I like it. Like Goro Thunder, he actually had like a voice and stuff, and he talked, and I loved his eyes. Like they really like worked on the effects on his eyes because you could see his eyes were like constantly like moving around all the time. It looked really cool. So yeah. So he challenges Taiga, and so like Taiga's trying to fight him. He's not doing well, and then Titus is like, "Oh, I got an idea. I'll fight him." And so he tries fighting him for a bit, and he uses the X-Let and like uses like the Electro Buster.
Yeah, because Goro Thunder's main attacks are lightning based,
electric attacks.
Yeah.
But Goro Thunder overpowers him because I have no light, bitch. But then eventually like Titus uses another Astro Beam, so it's nice to see that.
Oh yeah, because he gets pinned down on the ground.
And he's like, "No, fuck you, Astro Beam."
One thing I loved was how it's like, oh, Titus is like, oh, let me fight, and Taiga's like, all right, we didn't waste time doing the whole like pulling the key, saying the champion thing, like turning into Titus. It was just like whoop.
Yeah, and I like that.
Titus. It's like I like when shows canonically do that.
Poor Fuma.
When you get.
You're just so mad.
Fuma got the shit.
Fuma's been getting the shaft.
He's been getting the shaft so much.
Which is funny because his audio drama, his origin story was actually really good.
Yeah. If only the rest of those were soaked.
Yeah, apparently we're getting like another Titus story, which I'm very excited to listen to.
Just I get it, there's no actual translation.
Make a Titus origin movie that's in the style of the Jonius anime. Fucking great.
Fuck, get Sunrise to animate it.
Yeah, exactly. They own the rights to Jonius. That's fucking well. And yeah, so then they go Tristerium. They use like a Titus like hammer attack, like and it was actually pretty fucking cool.
War hammer, I think it was.
Something like that, like Giga Hammer or something like that. And like yeah, at one point Goro Thunder takes up like a club. He has like a club too.
Yeah, he has a club. He's like a caveman.
Yeah, and Khan is like trapped in his belly button, so they have to like get the belly button.
Which they use the sword to like slice off the belly button.
Well, they slice
protector.
off like the jewel. It's like
Yeah,
a
the
jewel on his
on
belly
it.
button, and then he's like, "Oh, my belly button!" And then they fucking kill him.
Hey, look, he's an outie.
And Kirisaki's just standing there, like, you know, laughing, fucking twisting his head back as far as he can. He's like, "Ha ha! Go Gore Thunder! You're so cool."
Cracks his neck. All right, time to go to work.
Gonna go threaten Parika.
Yeah, which that's what he ends up doing. He ends up going to the headquarters when only Parika's there, and he freaking almost kills her.
Yeah, like, well, he like threatens. He's like, "You're gonna be a part of my plan to bring Hiroyuki down into like darkness. So like, I'm gonna use you as leverage to piss Hiroyuki off to the point where he's gonna fall into darkness."
Well, I think he was gonna kill him.
Well, I think he still wants to do his plan of like killing Taro, but not himself.
No, I honestly think Trigger's plan was to kill Parika.
But then he sees something, a vision inside her head, and he's like, "Oh,
Now, this is a game changer.
well, my plans have changed. So long, my dear."
And like he freaking mind zaps her to like
And she
knock
wakes
her
up.
out, and she wakes up. And looks like nothing's happened. It's like, oh,
So something's up with Parika. I mean, we already know, but we'll get
You-
to it when we get to
you
it.
know, we all know, everyone knows, except for the people who haven't seen Ultraman Taiga.
Yep. So
We're not gonna say it yet.
So we'll say it when we get there. But it's a really weird twist.
We'll talk about it when we finally get there.
You know, yeah. So it's okay if I'm so tired. Like it was a good lesson to be learned. Like I will say, Taiga has good lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Like Taiga's very good at getting its message across. It's about like discrimination, acceptance, teamwork.
Which shouldn't that what every show should do?
Yeah, well that's the good thing. Like that's why like the shows I grew up with as a kid, like I learned like good moral lessons. Like as shitty as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was, you know, it had those PSAs where like a guy would offer like someone beer, and then like Jason would come in and be like, "Don't drink beer, kids. It's not good. If someone offers you a weird drink, like don't take it."
Honestly, the best Power Ranger PS I ever saw was with Paul Schreier and Jason Narvi,
Yes.
where it's like, oh, aren't you gonna beat him up for being stupid, Bulk? No. Kids, I'm an actor. He's my best friend. I'm not gonna beat him up because he did something wrong.
Yeah.
I'm an actor. And I pretend to be mad. Although I'm the better actor. You wish, Jason. Jason Narvi ended up getting a PhD in freaking...
He's a director.
He's a freaking PhD. Like, he has his master's.
Yep. He's successful.
That's why he left Lost Galaxy.
Yep.
Went back to school. Good for him. Good boy.
Yep. But yeah, so like it's just like we'll get into it when we talk about like our final thoughts on Taiga, but just like for now, just like the good thing that I've seen from Taiga is that it's good at getting its lessons and messages across.
I even like the little piece of detail where like, so they don't have the kaiju rings anymore.
No.
But when they defeat Goro Thunder, they get his kaiju ring, and Hiroyuki's like, and Taiga's like, we'll just not use it.
Or he's like, we got this.
We got this now. We're not gonna
fall into darkness anymore.
Yeah. Which I think they use it.
They did, yeah. I know. I remember later on they did use the Goro Thunder ring, but nothing happens.
Yeah, because
they're strongly bonded. So like, no darkness will consume. Because like, I think it's if they use a kaiju ring at least once, then like, not like multiple times like they did before, then they won't get corrupted by it.
Yeah. And I think this is actually the last kaiju ring they get in the show.
Yeah, which I will say the Goro Thunder ring looked cool.
Yeah, which I think it's in a set. I'm not entirely sure what the Ultra rings are that comes with.
But yeah, so we're in the final like 5-6 episodes of Taiga. So
and we're in the final 7 episodes of Tiga.
Yeah, so we're gonna be plowing through these shows in the next like little while.
Few episodes.
Yeah, so get ready for that. Get ready for lots of Tiga and Taiga. Tiga.
Yeah,
Tiaiga.
Tiaiga.
I'm gonna call it. It's good. Gar, match together a picture of Tiga and Taiga. Tiaiga.
Tiaiga.
There you
You
go.
know what? That's the title of the
A
episode.
Tiaiga.
Yeah, you know what? That's the title of the episode.
Ultraman Tiaiga.
Yeah,
So this is somewhere in the thumbnail. Just have like a fusion of Taiga and Tiga. So it'd be like T and then Iga. So like Tiaiga.
Tiaiga.
Tiaiga. Sounds like Ultraman
Tiger.
So I wonder. So wait, if they made an Ultraman Tiger, would it be like Ultraman Taiga?
See, this is why they don't do animal themes.
Ultraman Tora? And then Tora and Taro?
Apparently, according to some people, it's not supposed to be Ultraman Blue. It's supposed to be Ultraman Bowl. Which, that's a lot of bowl.
Fuck that, it's blue. It's Rosso and blue.
Like Blu-ray. Ultraman Tiaiga Hour. Even though this video is only 50 minutes long.
Yeah.
So that has been Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger episode 120.
Ultraman Tiaiga Hour.
Ultraman Tiaiga Hour featuring Dogfish.
Dogfish. Watch Fightful Goes West. It's the best American Tail movie ever.
No. Go watch all the Land Before Time sequels.
No.
Yes.
Except for the one about the imaginary friend. That one's adorable.
You mean the fish one?
Yeah. The one where they have an imaginary friend.
No, go watch the one with the Great Long Neck Migration.
Spoilers! Littlefoot's parents are dead.
No, his dad's still alive.
Oh, okay. Well, his grandparents are dead.
No, they're still alive.
Oh, okay. Someone died!
Yeah, his mother.
Oh, yeah. Defending him from a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then the world came to an end.
Oof.
No joke, that's how the first movie ends. It's like, and their story went on as they grew old and died. And then they got wiped out by the asteroid.
A meteor effect. Sledge cult.
Oh, my meteor collection.
That's so fucking funny.
My ultimate weapon. Let me guess.
Magna Beam?
Magna Beam? Magna! Hey, how are you guys?
It's a bomb! I just love in the opening of always got.
Just every episode. It's a bomb!
You love Sledge so much.
I love Sledge because I'm like, oh my goodness, it's an original Power Ranger villain.
He's good.
And he's like...
He doesn't give a shit. He has no, like, real motives. He just wants the energy.
He's not really wanting to take over the world. It's just... No, Linkara said it best. It's not that he wants to take over the world. He just goes to his wife and be like, listen, I got one thing to do. Can I just do this? Then we can get married.
Oh, Poisandra.
And they end up getting married. Where's my San Diego Comic-Con Sledge Poisandra wedding set?
Never get that.
If Zed and Rita can get a wedding set, Sledge and freaking Poisandra can get
We need
one.
a Sledge Poisandra Lightning Collection 2-pack.
Ooh.
Imagine Sledge's Lightning Collection figure.
Yeah.
It'd be bulky.
One of the funny things about Dino Charge, freaking Keeper's suit actress.
It's a woman.
Yeah, it's a woman. Not even that. Freaking, she was one of the main characters in that Almighty Johnson show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
It's been Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger episode 120. See you all next time.
Schwa for now.
And schwa for now. Make sure you stay inside.
Stay inside.
Watch out for the invasion.
Yep.